Following the 5th June CNN story, citing the Rolex as one of Africa's fastest growing foods, there has been a Rolex buzz all over the world. Before the international media giants introduced the Rolex to the world, Rolex perhaps only meant an expensive watch worn by a few classy rich men. The Rolex, however, is now widely known not only in Uganda but also across the world as one of Africa's delicacies. The Rolex is believed to have started by a few university kids who saw it as one of the easiest and cheapest food to grab before running to class. This is still the case as university students currently are top consumers of this fast food.
It's the best food we prefer here. And first of all, it's some heavy food someone can eat. Yeah, like for us campusers around, it's the best food for us. Like sometimes we find that people don't cook around, so it's the easy food someone can eat. Like you proceed with your studies, you go to campus, then you proceed with everything.
In Uganda, we held a first of its kind Rolex festival, which officially launched the Rolex as one of Uganda's tourist attractions. The festival was indeed very attended by thousands of Rolex lovers from all over the world. The Rolex festival was presided over by the Minister of Tourism, Honorable Maria Emily Lubega Mutagamba, who welcomed the gesture and added that this is a great opportunity for youth employment.
The most lucrative, most employing, most the industry that grows very fast, that is tourism. Because we know that for every 3 tourists that we receive in this country, we create a job.
To the chapati sellers, who are the biggest Rolex makers in Uganda, most especially around the Kampala suburb, the festival and the international recognition of the Rolex has boosted their business, and the prices will be shooting high soon. The sellers also go on to tell us the different kinds of Rolexes and how they vary in prices.
Nayo esobola okubeera mu salad pizza oba normal pizza. Eyo normal pizza era nga wali ebiranga byonna bisibiddwamu naye nga tuze waliwo gye tuchoppinga chapati tukisinga butonotono ne tumikisinga mu magi nesobola okuvaayo nga pizza oba ne tubichoppinga tumikisinga mu magi ng'ebibisi biyita tubitaddeemu ate tumanya tubiteekako nga bibisi naye ebeera enjayo kiri spice pizza oba normal pizza. Endala tukola tusobola amagi okugassa kungulu ne wansi chapati yonna edda wakati kati ebyo twagituma blanket era abasinga gye basinga kati okwettanira bakirya nnyo. Ebbeeyi era kiva ku 1500 ne 2000 naye pizza yo etandikira ku 2000 kuba yo ebiyitaaga amagi nga mangi balina kubamu amagi 3 okusobola okuvaayo ekintu oli kyabeera ayagala.
Students around Makerere University suburbs look at the Rolex as the best food one can rely on both financially and health-wise. They eat Rolexes all the time of the day. Even to those that have left the university, Rolex remains a delicacy and a kind of food they sing praise of. Emma Opio is a former student of Makerere University who enjoys Rolex so much to this day.
I've been using the Rolex for as long as I can remember. I think since my childhood. Rolex is one of those delicacies we have in our country. Uganda, to be specific. Just a couple of eggs rolled in a chapati. It's quite unique. Eh?
Okay.
So most people my age, young bachelors, just people fresh out of campus, university students. It's one of those meals that is so cheap and so easy to make, really. I don't think it is wrong to use a Rolex as a tourist attraction. I think the mere fact that even CNN published a story about it, it makes news. So if it hasn't been seen in any other part of the world, why not? I feel if we have an opportunity of bringing in more tourists because of Rolex, I mean, let's go for it. Considering the fact that not so many students at university are working or are earning an income, they're mostly dependent on their parents or sponsors. It's the best. I was a student myself. It's one of the things that took me through university. Very affordable, so easy to make if you make it yourself. Really so easy to make, and it's just amazing.
Rolex can be prepared in a number of ways, depending on the kind one wants. But some ingredients, however, are basic and key. Eggs, tomatoes, onions, green pepper, and wheat flour for the normal Rolex. And then we have the latest introduced flavors, which include chicken, mushroom, rice, vegetables, meat, among others. The Rolex is one of the top foods sold on Ugandan streets, while in other East African countries like Rwanda, where street food is not allowed, the Rolex is served in restaurants. The price of Rolex ranges from 1,000 to 3,000 Ugandan shillings downtown and 4,000 to 10,000 Ugandan shillings uptown stores and restaurants. Story compiled by Agrenyondwa Bazonona, Derek Dumba, and Sewaya Bruno in Kampala.